Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Ty Tries. This time, Ty tries music critique on Ed Sheeran's latest album, Divide. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, welcome to the third episode of Ty Tries. For this episode, I try music criticism for Ed Sheeran's new album, Divide. Enjoy. Divide is the third studio album by Ed Sheeran, a 26-year-old singer-songwriter from England. The album came out as number one in the UK, selling 672,000 copies, crowning Divide as the fastest-selling album by a male artist and third all-time. Simultaneously, the album topped the charts in 14 countries, including the US, Canada, and Australia. This album holds extra significance since Sheeran took a self-imposed hiatus from social media on December 13th of 2015, saying that he found himself seeing the world through a screen and not his eyes. He claimed that this hiatus was to create his third album, which he considers as his best work yet. He followed through on his promise by a series of social media posts after a year of hiatus, preceding the eventual release of Divide. The album got mixed reviews to say the least. While the Daily Express gave it a perfect score, Drowned in Sound gave it a 3 out of 10 rating. We got a couple of interviews from some TU students on what they thought about the new album. Here's one of them.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was, I think Ed Sheeran is one of the best songwriters that's in music right now. And I think that's where it really shined, was like the stories that were in a lot of songs. As an artist, I think he's one of the most diverse there in pop music right now, mainly because like he can do the slow romantic songs like I mentioned, Dive, or Happy or Perfect, but he can also be upbeat and fun like he is in Shape of You, which is like the single, and New Man, which like are both supposed to be fun. Like one's like more of a another story, and the other one's just sort of like, you know what, you're good.
A couple other students provided some pretty charged quotes, saying that the album feels cheap and overproduced, and that the songwriting is lame and the sound is incredibly bland. Another student took it further, saying that it's inoffensive and predictable, and that it's a chore to listen to. Now for Ty Time. I personally love Ed Sheeran's music for how catchy and also how emotional some of them are. He doesn't pretend to be anything he isn't, unlike a lot of contemporary artists, which says a lot about him as a person as well. In regards to this album, I absolutely adore a few songs from them, namely Shape of You, Dive, Happier, New Man, and What Do I Know, which is a pretty big chunk of the album. The quality is way above average, but because of its thematic consistency, I understand why critics call the album bland. Personally, though, I believe that none of the songs in the album are bad, and that the good songs are incredible. It means a lot that this album is very personal in the sense that he took a social hiatus and did a lot of self-reflection while composing the music. I will make the argument for Divide as the best album out so far this year, with a score of 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I have encouraged you to listen to the new album, or at least be more engaged in music in general. This is your favorite music critic signing out. Until next time, stay tuned.
All right then, can't wait for what Ty tries next. Until then, thanks for watching. Adios.